Yo, it's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. It's a Shizzy Lit vlogcast special. You hear me? Y'all know what payroll protection plan is? Triple P, PPP loans? Well, that's how everybody been out here shining and shit. Y'all think it was the stimuluses and the tax shit alone? No. It was the small business loan, the payroll protection plan. Not even for the small businesses, period. You feel me? So if you really had a business, you feel me? They was holding you down so you can pay all your employees and all that shit while businesses was down and shit. They was looking out for motherfuckers. But of course, a motherfucker always find a way to scam. You feel me? Nigga ain't scam for 10, 20,000. Motherfuckers out here scamming for 5, 6 million, 2.5 million and shit. Like they just giving money away. It don't matter what the fuck going on in the world. Government not just giving money away and shit. So, now that shit getting clear and all that, they motherfucking, looking for these motherfuckers to get that money back, boy. They said the SWAT teams out, all that. They got the Secret Service working for them. So everybody that motherfucking got some of that money illegally, scammy, it ain't gonna be cool. You feel me? Now, if you got the money and you legit with it, got your business and you did right with it, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. We talking about the fraudulent, scamming motherfuckers that know better. You dig? I know it be just money right there for the taking and all that shit, but you don't think the second to the third step ahead, and that is, oh, they gonna want their money back. You feel me? And then you gotta think like the more and the more and the more and the more money I get, the more and more and more trouble I'm gonna get in. So if you a nigga that just, scam for like 10,000, they'll probably hit you with a law. I don't even know what the time situations is for this type shit, but you feel me? I'm pretty sure the more you had, the more bad it's gonna be. They say it don't matter if you got the money to pay it back, a crime was already committed. You know the feds don't play about their money. So, you might as well just hold on to that money. I don't even think you need to buy no lawyer money. They straight snatching niggas up. Now, we knew this when everybody was going around getting money. Man, my bro got an official company, LLC, and we ain't even fuck with that shit. And we could have got it for real. And if we did get it, we wouldn't have been in the trouble that these motherfuckers ready to be in. You know what I mean? I've been watching news clips all day. I'm just ready sharing with y'all. We gonna watch these joints together. It's your boy OG Shizzy Brizzle. Yeah, dig?
Yeah, LaDonna Wiggins, we have yet to hear from her. This business here behind me off Pierce and Baldwin is apparently that of hers. They have since turned off the lights when they saw our cameras. But we're also waiting to hear from her lawyer who's in New York. Still nothing from either of them. Again, what those court documents allege are pretty jaw-dropping.
Hi, looking for LaDonna Wiggins? My name's Myra with ABC 13.
Tuesday afternoon, we went to a home in
Shout out
Cyprus
to
that court
ABC
documents
13.
state 37-year-old LaDonna Wiggins purchased using money she received from the CARES Act.
LaDonna Wiggins.
The documents
Damn it,
says Wiggins
LaDonna
received
Wiggins.
about $3.7 million after submitting 2 PPP loan applications for businesses known as Wiggins and Grams Enterprises, LLC, and Pink Lady Line. The document.
So she got two. She did 2 of them.
Lavish personal
not just one for one
this
business.
home
She scammed for 2 businesses.
Hi, looking for LaDonna Wiggins?
She's not here.
She's not here?
When someone finally came to the door, I asked this woman about the allegations that Wiggins supposedly purchased 2 homes using federal funds meant for business use.
This house and apparently a house for her mom. Is that you?
No.
You're not her mother?
No.
The court documents
Didn't I just say she ain't her mother? That ain't her mother,
money
bitch?
she spent
That's
and
what I
on
said.
what. Here's just a few listed in detail in these court documents. Over $78,000 on a 2020 Land Rover.
This bitch bought a
Over
$78,000 Range
$25,000
Rover.
at Saks
$79,000.
Over $12,000 at Hermes. Over $64,000
$25,000 at Fifth, Saks
Chanel,
Fifth, $13,000 at Hermes.
$1,000 for a business in Houston. Nearly
This
$700,000
oh,
for a
man.
home in Cyprus. And over $248,000.
She paid
$700,000
$700,000 for a crib and $250,000 for another crib. From all that paper.
I'm not sure when she's coming back.
And how are you related to her?
That doesn't matter.
Don't worry
We
about how
never got
related
straight
to her.
answer
Bitch, you
from
asked a
the
lot of
person who
motherfucking
opened
questions.
the door. We did see her moments later get in an SUV
Getting
and
the fuck up
leave.
out of there.
Wiggins has been charged with
I got
bank
to
fraud,
go.
making a false statement to a bank, and money laundering. She faces
Oh,
up
they
to
gonna
30
tear her
years
ass
in
up.
federal prison. Mayra
30.
Moreno, ABC 13
Damn
Eyewitness
it.
News.
30, but she spent a lot of paper, 700 list with no remorse though. Shout
And
out
now
to
to what's being called a multi-million-dollar scheme to defraud the
Local
feds.
10
A man accused of
news
using money meant for
shit.
small
This
businesses
next
to
clip.
buy this mansion in Central Florida, along with other luxury items. He got
Niggas
away with it
buy
for a while, but now
mansions
he's
off
been
the
indicted.
The
PPP
scheme helped
loans.
him
Boy,
land
god
millions from the
damn.
PPP program, and Calvin's in the newsroom with the details.
Well, we've heard the story before. The man is accused of lying about his business, saying it had hundreds of employees with an average monthly payroll
These
of
niggas
nearly
is
$3 million.
goofy
But federal
at the same
investigators
fucking
say none of that was true. A federal grand jury has returned this indictment charging Don Cisternino of defrauding the federal
Don
government of
Cisternino.
$7.2 million in COVID-19
Oh
relief
my
funds.
God.
According to allegations in the indictment,
7.2
Cisternino
million?
is accused of lying about his New York-based
Wow.
consulting company to get millions of dollars in payroll protection plan funds.
This
Investigators
nigga
say
is
during
crazy.
2019 and 2020, the company had few or no employees other than Cisternino and his girlfriend. According to the indictment, in April 2020, the Bradenton man submitted a fraudulent PPP loan application, including false supporting documents and bank statements. The application says the company had more than 400 employees. Charging documents indicate of the $7.2 million
niggas said they had
the
over
couple
400
received,
employees, ain't
more
had
than
not
$3
one.
million of it went to this mansion. Property records show Cisternino and his girlfriend
This nigga.
purchased the home in July 2020. The
You can see the pool, the
12-acre
tennis
estate
court.
boasts a British-style pub theater, 7 bedrooms, a tennis court, and a 5-stall horse barn. Investigators
these
say it
niggas
was
is
paid
fucking-
for with PPP
Wow.
loan money. The grand jury indictment also claims a trail of evidence reveals Cisternino spent thousands of dollars on pricey vehicles like a Maserati, Lincoln Navigator, and a Mercedes-Benz, all in a span of months in 2020. And Cisternino has been
These
indicted
niggas
on 2
is
counts of wire fraud,
stupid
3
as
counts of
a
aggravated
bitch.
identity theft, and 3 counts of illegal monetary transactions.
going down.
Louis, I'll send it back to you.
You know what they say, karma never forgets an address. All right, thank you, Calvin.
The federal
never
program
forget
aimed
that
at helping
address.
small businesses get back on their
All right,
feet
here's
during the
the last
pandemic
clip.
has reopened with $284 billion in new funding. But as IT
So they-
reporter
they-
Brian
they
Neal
ready to give out
explains now,
another round
even
of
with
PPPs.
changes, many worry that the second round of
I'm getting me
PPP
some of
loans
this
will be much like the
legitimate
first,
stuff.
plagued with fraud.
Instead of going to small, struggling businesses, investigators say millions of dollars from the first round of PPP loans were spent by alleged fraudsters on big houses, fancy
Alleged
cars were sent
fraudsters.
overseas. The latest case of alleged fraud involves a man from the small town of Maud, Texas. According to court records, Samuel Yates applied for a $5 million
Samuel
federal loan,
Yates.
claiming his company
These
had been
niggas
impacted
getting
by the pandemic
75
and he needed
million.
millions to pay the wages of his 412 employees. But in
412
reality, according to
employees.
court records, Yates' company has 0 employees.
Damn, this nigga the best that ever
Investigators say
did it.
Yates copied a list of
Nick,
names off the internet
go get a
and
facelift
claimed
with all
them
that
as
money you got.
employees. He also forged tax documents.
You're the
first
best
bank Yates
fraudster
applied to
out
denied
here.
him a loan, but he applied again with another lender and was given more than $500,000 in relief funds.
Have there been enough changes? No, but I do think
these
Congress
niggas,
did try
boy.
to address some issues.
Tim Stratton is with the watchdog group Project on Government Oversight. He
They the
says
best that
Congress
ever
has made
did it
sure
on the
the second round of
fraudulent
PPP loans
The
requires
fraudulent.
more detailed applications. There will also be more extensive audits. But Stratton says that's not enough. He says if the government, not just the lenders, would simply verify applications with IRS tax documents, billions of dollars in fraud.
They knew niggas was
could
going
be
fraud. They say
prevented.
we gonna get everybody,
It's
but
just
we
it
get
was
it later.
one small
These
step
niggas
that they
ass,
could
they got the
do
Secret
that
Service.
would really help
Secret
verify
Service.
that this is an actual business and the numbers that they're reporting, you know, are consistent with previous years that they've already told the government. So I think that's the easiest thing that you could do to really make sure that these loans
Damn sure.
go to real
Gonna be
businesses.
a
And
lot
had
of people
Yates' tax
going to
documents
jail.
been checked ahead of time, it would have shown that his company had no employees, had generated no revenue, and had
Damn.
no record of operation prior to last year. We have reached out
That's
to
crazy.
Yates' attorney and are still waiting to hear back.
He got more
With
than
the
the bitch in the
I-Team, Brian
first joint.
Neal,
She put 2
CBS
business in
11
there.
News.
He still got more than that bitch. That's crazy. You know, feel me? Like, niggas is bold as shit. Don't think these people gonna come back and get their motherfucking money. But They'll find out the hard way. All that fraudulent shit, you better have fun now. There's another round coming out. Y'all better try to get y'all some of that too. It's going to be a little bit more strict this time, but fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and get me some of that money. I got business for real, and I'm ready to start another joint. You know what I mean? So I'm going to fund them with that, show them how they supposed to did it. You dig? So y'all let me know what y'all think of the comments, man. Let's get this discussion going and all that shit, you dig? Don't forget to fuck with the podcast, Spreaker.com, Shizzy Lit Podcast. This the vlogcast and shit, you dig? I got a lot of content coming out, but it's your boy. I'm out of here, you dig?